Today we get to enjoy the temperature-controlled atmosphere under the roof of Lone Depot Park. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Miami Marlins. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Elieser Hernandez will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully, his mojo starts turning around.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. He will lead this one off today. First pitch of the AB now. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, D-Road, nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up. They'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
Slider strike 3 called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Colton Wong will stand in as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to the right. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. D-Road, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately. From top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice. Pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
And now in the box, Christian Yelich. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 1 for 5. Now here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
And right into the shift. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Eric Lauer is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go at that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
So now here is Jazz Chisholm. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. Dan, D-Row, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
1-1. High in the air out to center field. Cain is under it. 1 down.
Batting second, the center fielder.
Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matty, this club really wants to see something positive out of Joe Panik. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. It looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
So bases are empty with one gone, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Swing and a ground ball to third. But this will get foul for strike 2. Lauer, a 6'3" left-hander. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
1 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting third, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Ready now is Jesus Aguilar, hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's down.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Heading out towards shallow right. Garcia has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and in at the plate steps Keston Hiura.
Keston Hiura.
First offering on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
1-1 the count to the Brewers first baseman. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summerskill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more that I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner. Give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Pitch is popped up. Aguilar has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Starling Marte, another one of those super athletic outfielders of the new regime. Ability to cover ground, can play multiple positions in the outfield, hit in the middle of the order.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And it's grounded just foul down the line. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Avisail Garcia waits on deck. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Digging in will be Avisail Garcia. His prior history versus this arm, he's a .333 hitter. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit to third. Throw over to Aguilar at first to take care of him to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Adam Duvall.
The right fielder, Adam.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Nope. And he misses again. 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. Hit hard back up the middle. Wong has it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting fifth.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Colton Wong, one of the more dynamic middle infielders in our sport. Ability to turn a double play, bazooka arm from a second baseman.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Line towards center field. Kane is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting sixth. The third baseman, Joe Panic.
So next to hit is Joe Panic for his career in this matchup. He's 0 for 4. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
I mean, this offense has gotten some ugly swings off early. This pitcher is on point right now. He is mixing and matching. And
we'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll move to the third with no score. So now into the box is Narvaez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in. Now here it comes.
Off the plate.
Hernandez offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. The 1-0.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The 2-0.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Birdie is there, and there's one away. So one gone now as you take a look there at the standings in the National League East, and you see where the Marlins find themselves entering play today. Now it'll be Daniel Robertson. Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled right back up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Eric Lauer. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. The second for one.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. Fouled away. He went down looking to open up the ball game. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
Lauer leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. This is skied into short left center. Birdie makes the catch for out number 3. Brewers strand 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back as the Marlins look to get the offense going in the third. And this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. At the start of the day, they ranked towards the bottom of the league in both on-base percentage and runs scored. As one player put it, it's been a frustrating year because we feel we have a lot more ability than we're putting out right now. Another hitter told me they're working every day on having more disciplined at-bats, hoping that leads to better counts to hitting. We'll wait and see if the adjustments lead to results as the season progresses, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready now for the Marlins? Jorge Alfaro, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Alfaro, a Colombian-born ball player. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Popped up. Hira in foul ground. Makes the play, 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
At the plate now, John Verdi. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 1 home run and a couple RBIs. Hard on the ground towards short. Fielded cleanly. And that's the second out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Eliezer Hernandez.
Now at the plate is Eliezer Hernandez. First offering. As he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible.
And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. At the plate now is Colton Wong. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. And that was a close one, so they're asking for some time to look at the replay. Could see a challenge from them here.
I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but let's take another look. Not easy to tell from this shot. Tough call on this one, if you ask me.
Now the indication from the dugout, and they will use a challenge here. So we'll see what the replay operations center in Manhattan has to say about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Marlins.
Okay, one more look at it here. Is there enough evidence to overturn this call? I think there is. Looks to me like the ball beat him to first. I think this is...
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned.
And here's Christian Yelich now. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Bouncer to the left side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Little tardy on that swing, as it's well wide of first.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball.
Yep,
2 back-to-back.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
And that gets through for a one-out base hit. They'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Two and 0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Bounce towards the second baseman. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Ron. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
So here is Avisail Garcia. Popped him up. Aguilar is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Next to dig in, Narvaez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And that's a called strike at the letters. So that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And that one yanked just foul. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. He's set. The 2-2.
3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Brewers forced to settle for 1. Now to the plate, Jazz Chisholm back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Pitch on the way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Now here's the pitch. And the Marlins have their first hit of the game.
Boy, just when you like to get one of those shutdown innings, the leadoff guy ends up reaching base right now, and you're looking for that 1-2 inning. Now you have to pitch out of the stretch.
Yeah, I can't tell you how that lights up an offensive dugout right there, getting that leadoff guy on. So many options, puts the pitcher on the defensive and in the stretch.
Here's Starling Marte. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kane is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
So a runner at first with one out now. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. As a look, now the pitch. Using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Throw over to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. And again a throw. And they got him. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little. This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
2 down with a runner at first. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. He's set and the pitch. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Standing in now, Miguel Rojas. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Ready with the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
You know, Dero, there are certain hitters that just love to come up in clutch 2-out RBI situations, and this guy certainly is one of those guys.
Yeah, they're able to slow the moment down. It's not for everybody. This guy has ice water in his veins, consistently coming through in big spots. Nice job right there to tie this one up.
Here's Joe Panic as he'll take a look at ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The set and the 1-0.
Listen, I'm biased to the hitters. This is a situation where you got to be aggressive. He's shaky right now. 2 men on, and now you got a 2-0 count. This is where you want to capitalize.
2-1 to count. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Kane is under it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. Marlins forced to settle for 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Daniel.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And this is lined softly here to the left side, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
The 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
So now the Brewers pitcher, Eric Lauer, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
And they don't need anything special from him right here. They need to find a way to just move that runner up 90 feet. Don't be shocked if the sac bunt gets laid down.
And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The center fielder, Lorenzo.
Next up, Lorenzo Kane flew out last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Duvall is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Colton Wong.
Stepping in next, Colton Wong. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Robertson stands at second with 2 gone. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. this one into right. That's in there. Base hit. And they throw up the stop sign at third as they decide to play it safe with 2 away.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
In is Christian Yelich. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And that's a home run into the top tank. Three-run home run down the line in right. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Brewers have moved to a 4-1 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Next, it'll be Keston Hiura, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Anthony Bender will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 8, Anthony Bender.
Delivery to him. Delivery to him.
Yeah.
The windup and the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But 3 in the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs, so he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Jorge Alfaro. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 1-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Here comes the 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. But no chance to get him, and he'll take first after striking out.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
To the plate now, John Verdi, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. This is gathered in out there by Garcia for the first out. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Anthony Bender. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. He's ready now. The pitch. The 0-1. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it. And they do have him squaring with 2 strikes as he gets this one down. Robertson for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
So now to the plate, Jazz Chisholm.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. One and 1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1 and 2 now.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Bender is off at first with 2 away. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on the fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
2-2, yeah.
swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Garcia giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Travis Shaw.
Travis Shaw.
Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
So here's Avisail Garcia. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He's around first, heading for two.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Into the box, Narvaez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Now the 2-0. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1. And the count will be full. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's out number 2.
The batter, the shortstop, Daniel Robertson.
So next to bat will be Daniel Robertson. Now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone.
The pitcher.
Now to the plate, here is Eric Lauer, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch on the ground softly towards second. Scooped up on the first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Jesus Aguilar is tasked with starting the Marlins sixth.
Jesus Aguilar.
First delivery to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Here's the 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here comes the 1-2. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And that misses 2-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. The catch is made on the mound, and that's the first out.
Up next for the Marlins, the right fielder, Adam Duvall.
Next up is Adam Duvall. Here's the first pitch to him.
At the ball.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
Now the 3-0 offering.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
There's ball four.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather be standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your one-run lead.
Next, here is Miguel Rojas, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid one hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
No balls and one strike. The 0-1 on its way. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Hira has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for round number 2.
Third baseman, number 3, Joe Panic.
Now to bat, Joe Panic. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And now the first pitch. Duvall, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Marlins leave 1. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Richard Blyer is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 35, Richard Blyer.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Lorenzo Cain. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
To 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Marte is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
One away for the Brewers in their half of the seventh, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And there are two away now.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Christian Yelich will stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Sliced hard on the ground. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here's the first pitch to him. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Ball one.
Inside, ball one.
2 out with the man at first. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Marte finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Milwaukee leads 1, and it remains a 4-3 game. Justin Topa gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 56, Justin Topa.
Last half of the 7th here, and up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Now the first pitch.
Ball inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 1-0.
Nope, inside, ball two.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Now here it comes.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
You know what, D'Lo, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out the stretch.
To second for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Diaz will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Hitting for the Marlins, number 68.
Here's the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Kane. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman,
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
number 35, Brent.
Jazz Chisholm will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch. And that misses for ball 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Boy, an Reagan-era fastball that time, mid-80s, but it's called strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Birdie leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And it's 1-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back easily. He's running again. Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. King will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Miami. They still trail it here 4-3. Dylan Floro has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Into the box, Travis Shaw. His career numbers in this matchup, he's gone 2 for 5.
Travis
Shaw. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's low. Hey! Inside, ball 1.
The 2-1 home. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now back, right fielder,
Up next, Avisail Garcia has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Floro, a former Dodger, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
The count is 1 and 2.
Hard sinker misses.
Ball 2.
2-2. Two pitch is fouled away. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Omar Narvaez. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Slow grounder to first. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Devin Williams will come on now, and they'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Manny Pena will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Leading up for the Marlins, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
Pitch coming. Here it is. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Garcia is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 1.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
And now here is Jesus Aguilar. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The windup and the 0-1. And he takes this one high. 1-1. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Outside, 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
Here now the 2-2. Is looked at, and the count moves full.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
So
now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Adam Duvall. It was a walk in his last trip. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch.
Nope.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Left center, base hit.
Boy, Hero, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. But no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like a pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders. But right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
Will Robertson for the force out, and the inning is over. Marlins lead 1. The score holds at 4-3. Yimi Garcia is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here.
Yimi Garcia.
So stepping in is Daniel Robertson. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Garcia enters the day in 3rd place among closers in All-Star fan voting, so it remains to be seen if he gets his invite to this year's festivities.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Now back,
Digging in next, Manny Pena. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Ball.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Fouled off. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Marte is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lorenzo King.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lorenzo Cain. His career numbers against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Now here's the first offering.
Ball 1.
A ball and no strikes. A 1-1 count to the Brewers' leadoff man.
I'm sure every pitcher on the staff could use an extra run right here. I know the bases are empty and there's 2 outs, but stay on the attack. Get a guy on first base. You never know. You get something going and string a few across.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Here's Colton Wong now, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. One and 0. Here it is.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know. Everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Cain at second with 2 down. Counts even at 2-2 to Wong.
2-2.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So they can't make anything out of a 2-out double. More to come on MLB Network Sunday Baseball after this. Josh Hader comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout, Joe Panik.
Joe Panik.
First pitch on the way as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Yelich is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
The catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Next, it'll be Jorge Alfaro. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 0 for 4. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch to short. Reined in. Throw on to first to be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
The lefty, number 5.
Up next from Miami, John Birdie. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Cain going back at the track. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Brewers used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Eric Lauer wins his third of the season. Josh Hader wraps it up for the save, his sixth. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
7 men on base. For the Marlins, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely. Inside the show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, Christian Yelich had a big day offensively, collecting 3 hits and driving in 3 as the Brewers got the best of Miami 4-3. He is currently among the NL leaders in runs batted in. At the start of the day, the Marlins sit in second place in the National League East Division, while the Brewers sit in second place in the National League Central. The Nationals earned the 3-game series sweep as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 5-3. As of today, the Yankees sit in second place in the American League East Division, and the Nationals are in first place in the NL East. The Phillies got 12 hits in this one as they nabbed an extra innings win over the Braves 10-8. In the standings, the Braves sit in fourth place in the National League East Division, and the Phillies are second in the division. Jeff McNeil was fantastic at the plate, collecting 5 hits as the Mets took care of the Diamondbacks 12-7. Heading into the day, the Mets are in fourth place in the NL East, and the Diamondbacks are in third place in the NL West. The Pittsburgh Pirates allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 1-0. Entering the day's action, the Cubs sit in fourth place in the National League Central Division, while the Pirates are at the bottom of the division. The St. Louis Cardinals combined to allow only 4 hits as they bested the visiting Rockies 3-0. As of right now, the Cardinals are in third place in the NL Central, while the Rockies sit in last place in the National League West Division. Chris Paddock collected win number 3 this year, helping the Padres get the win over the Giants 3-2. At the start of the day, the Giants are in fourth place in the NL West, while the Padres are second in the division. The Boston Red Sox pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the O's in Baltimore 2-0. As of today, the Orioles sit in third place in the American League East Division, and the Red Sox are atop the division. Sonny Gray collected win number 2 on the year as Cincinnati took care of the Indians 4-2. Entering the day's action, the Indians are leading the American League Central Division, while the Reds sit in first place in the National League Central Division. The Minnesota Twins brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 4-1. The win was their 6th straight as a team. In the standings, the Tigers sit in last place in the American League Central Division, and the Twins are second in the division. The Royals racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 8-7. As of right now, the Royals are in fourth place in the AL Central, and the White Sox are third in the division. The Blue Jays hit 3 long balls as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 7-5. As of today, the Astros are atop the American League West, and the Blue Jays are in 3rd place in the AL East. Jared Walsh plated 4 total with 3 home runs, leading the Halos over the Dodgers 6-4. At the start of the day, the Angels sit in 2nd place in the American League West, while the Dodgers sit in 1st place in the National League West division. The A's grabbed 13 hits in the game as they beat the visiting Rays 7-5. Heading into the day, the A's are in 3rd place in the AL West, while the Rays are in last place in the AL East. The Mariners finished off a 3-game sweep as they stole a win in extra innings over the Rangers 4-3. Entering the day's action, the Rangers are in 4th place in the AL West, while the Mariners are at the bottom of the division. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.